Dr. Kurt Connors, once known as the Lizard, had been given a second chance. After his defeat by Spider-Man, he was rehabilitated and offered the role of lead scientist at Felcorp Labs, a prestigious research company owned by billionaire Brian King. One day, while Connors worked in the lab with his assistant Marissa, Mr. King entered. Flashing his usual charm, King invited Marissa to join him for an evening at the orchestra. To Connors' dismay, she accepted the invitation with a smile. Connors had secretly developed feelings for Marissa, and though he said nothing, his jealousy simmered beneath the surface. The next morning, Connors arrived at the lab and found Marissa already there. She mentioned casually that she had stayed in the city overnight. The revelation struck a nerve, and the lizard inside Connors stirred, feeding on his insecurities. "Did you stay with him?" Connors asked, his voice trembling with suppressed anger. Marissa, startled, looked at him in confusion. Connors quickly realized he was losing control. Desperately, he fought back the lizard, stepping away from Marissa and retreating to his desk. At that moment, Mr. King entered the lab. Spotting Connors' struggle, he grew suspicious. "Is there something you're hiding, Dr. Connors?" he asked sharply. Connors didn't respond. Instead, he reached for a vial containing an antidote that could calm him down. Misinterpreting the situation, King assumed Connors intended to transform into the lizard. He rushed forward, trying to stop him. The two struggled, and the vial slipped from Connors' grasp, shattering on the floor. It was too late. The lizard emerged, fully taking over Connors' body. Consumed by rage and jealousy, the creature turned on King. Before anyone could intervene, the lizard attacked and devoured the billionaire, ensuring Marissa would never see him again. As the lab fell silent, a distant memory surfaced in the lizard's mind: Connors' son. For years, Connors had fought to regain custody of his child, who had been placed in foster care. Now, the lizard, driven by twisted emotions, set out to find the boy. The creature prowled the city until it finally found the child in a dark alley. The boy recognized the monster and froze in terror. "Please don't hurt me," he pleaded, his voice shaking. Inside the lizard's mind, Connors fought desperately for control. He screamed at the monster, begging it to spare his son. But the lizard was deaf to his pleas. The beast lunged forward, ignoring the boy's cries and Connors' desperate struggle. In a horrifying moment, the lizard devoured the child. As the creature stood in the alley, the echoes of its terrible act faded into silence. A flicker of Connors' consciousness slowly drifted away as the full weight of what had happened crushed him.